Yep, we got more snow with 4 more inches supposed to come tonight and negative 20 degrees. Oh, we're never going to get back on the bike. But until then, let's talk about the 5 things you need to do when you buy a used bike. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. I want to first of all say thank you. I have about 600 subscribers so far. I'm on my way to 1,000. I'm hoping to get there by spring. So if you're watching this, please, if you're new to the channel, help me get to that 1,000 subscribers. So what I want to talk to you today is if you go out and buy a used bike, there's 5 things you really need to do to it before you get it out on the road. This is especially if you buy it privately, but it can be for a dealer too. So when I bought this bike, it had 400 miles on it. So I decided that I was going to ride it for about 1,000 miles and then to 1,000 miles and then change the oil. I was going to take it to the dealership, but now I think I'm going to do it myself. I've watched videos on it. It doesn't look that hard. And honestly, I feel like the dealership charges you a lot of money for that. You could probably do it for way more than half the price. But when you buy a used bike, you need to look at changing the brake fluid. You need to change the oil. You need to change the primary fluid. If you got a lot of miles on the bike, you bought it privately, you should probably change the fork oil, transmission fluid. If you got an intercooled bike, change the coolant out. This is basic stuff that you can find on YouTube to how to change. Coming in March, I'm going to do a series on changing all that to kind of show what you do on the street, Bob. But that stuff needs to be done. Number 2, you need to change the ergonomics of the bike to change it to fit you very comfortably. One of the things I didn't like the Street Bob when I bought it was this extremely small seat that they gave you. I felt like every time I gunned the bike that I was coming off the back of it. This was not built for my extra large frame. So I went and I got a Saddlemen 2-up seat, which I can tell you right now makes a huge difference when I'm riding. It also helps my confidence as a new rider because I don't feel like I'm going to slip off the back. You're kind of tucked in there. You're ready to roll. So when you do that, that is going to change the handlebars a little bit. So I need to change the handlebars out. I've already looked at risers and raising them up about 2 more inches. I want to get that kind of out feeling, but I don't want to be way up here, but I don't want to be way down here either. So still looking into that, but I'm getting it to where the ergonomics fit me so it's comfortable because I don't want to be changing it all the time. Number 3, and this is probably the most important one, is change out your lights and make sure they're LEDs. You want to be able to see while you're riding. If you're going out there and you're in traffic and somebody doesn't see you, they're going to smack the crap out of you. So check the lights on the bike that you just bought. If you have an older bike, there's usually, you can go to Custom Dynamics, Zero, one of these companies, find that company and get the lights that fit your bike. Especially if you got a Harley, because Harley loves to give you LED lights on the headlight and then give you crap lights for turn lights and turn signals. So make sure you get those LEDs, make sure you get them bright. As much as you can light this bike up, the better it is. The more they see you, the safer you're going to be. All right, and the number 4, tires. Tires are extremely important. You want to make sure that you have a new set of tires on there or a newer set. If you go buy a used car with lots of miles and they didn't change the tires, that could cause you to crash. It could cause you to slide. It could cause a lot of catastrophic problems. So to be safe, get new tires or check your tires to make sure they're at least still good. And if you don't like the tires that you have, change them out. Do your research. Find out what's best for that bike. There's a lot of good tires out there. All right, number 5, get the loudest exhaust you can get. Trust me, your neighbors will love you. They will probably come over and say, hey, I appreciate you waking me up in the morning to make sure that I get to work on time. Thank you. So get that exhaust as loud as you possibly can. Loud pipes don't save lives, but they sure do make them better. All right, guys. Till next time, ride till you fly.